Sidney Vizard for Rebel News here in downtown Calgary, Alberta. It's day 3 here, the last day of the Global Energy Show. Now behind me, I spoke with Edith Wenzel of Wenzel Petroleum Consultants. A curious booth set up to provide insights for those in attendance here on the benefits, and not just the benefits, but the fact that everything that we think of on a daily basis, that we use, that we buy, that we consume, has in some level of production the use of oil and gas. So that's what we're here to talk to them about, to find out more about how everything in our lives basically revolves around oil. I see you guys have a booth set up here at the Global Energy Show with a lot of information around the oil industry and what a lot of hydrocarbons actually end up being used. How aware is the audience here of all of these uses?
Most of them are unaware. I mean, the booth people that have displays here, they're aware of it, of course, some of them, but the audience that travel through, a lot of them are unaware.
Now, so Wenzel Petroleum Consultants, what is it you guys do?
Well, we do land consulting in our work life. We don't sell our services here. We just provide information as to promote the industry and the value of it to Alberta and the world.
And you're here promoting it. There's been a lot of people criticizing it. So why is it that you're here with this booth providing this information?
Because we're trying to interfere with the criticism.
Fair enough. Well, and if I could just ask you, so I see the petroleum tree behind me. Could you just explain that for us?
Well, there's several here that have a listing of it. Well, there's over 6,000 common everyday products that are made with petroleum. And so we're just showing that if we didn't have petroleum, all we'd have to give up in our modern day life. And this is a good example. This lists it, but this one really does a good way. It was a good way of showing it on a tree.
And it really is like everything from cell phones to cars to toothbrushes.
Yeah, everything. There's nothing that really is. It hasn't got some, because it doesn't have to be the product in there, but the equipment that makes something. We had a contest that we ran for 5 years. If someone could name 5 things that were not made with petroleum, they could win $1,000. We never had to give away the $1,000 because there isn't anything. If you've ever been in the hospital, emergency ward, or visited anyone there, it's all plastic. I'm not going to do it.
And so what is it about oil that makes it seemingly a super product?
I don't know. It's made our life very modern. Yeah.
And so obviously we have a new Prime Minister right now, Prime Minister Mark Carney. Are you noticing any kind of palpable change in the way that our hydrocarbon industries are being viewed?
Are being what? Viewed? No, because there's nothing been done. I'll wait and see, but I don't think... I don't think he's very favorable to us, even though he implies he is.
And my last question for you, there's the purposes behind oil, but then there's also the carbon, right? And there's always talk about carbon offsets and saving the planet by reducing the amount of carbon in the air. How much of the back end of the usage cycle of a lot of these oil products, what's your focus on there? How do you perceive the post-effects of use?
Well, I'm not a scientist, so I'm not the right one to answer. I think you talked to Ron yesterday, and he is. So, yeah, I'm just hoping everyone views this as positive. We get a lot of people come by that really value the information because they don't know. They don't know what's been going on, and they don't think about it. We think about it because we're in the industry, so. So that's our intent, just to keep people informed.
I hope you enjoyed what she had to say. Let me know in the comments, can you think of a single item in your home that doesn't require petroleum products either in the production of or the delivery of said product to your home? For Rebel News, I'm Sidney Vizard. NoGreenReset.com is where you have to go if you want to see the latest on stories like this, stories that provide a real perspective on the climate alarmism that threatens to destroy our resource economies.